Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is a highly requested video and it's going to be on my latest Chanel edition. This bag right over here. So I did an unboxing on this video, but this video is really dedicated to the details, the pros and cons, what fits inside, or actually what I'm carrying inside, what's inside my bag. I'm gonna kind of go through, some of you have asked me where to purchase this, what's a good price point. So I'll go through all of that. If you guys are interested, then stay tuned. My channel mainly focuses on handbags and everything related to handbags, but occasionally I'll talk fashion, I'll talk, home decor, anything that accessorizes our life a little bit. But mainly, if you guys love fashion and handbags and luxury, anything and everything related, then I'm sure you guys might be interested in some of the videos I put out, because mostly I love doing comparisons, hauls, reviews, things like that. And honestly, I love YouTube because it helps me decide if I should purchase something. And with luxury prices these days, you need to do your research, because it's definitely not something we just want to on a whim purchase unless we know it's something that we will be using. That's how I feel. So that's why I love YouTube and that's why I love doing reviews. So if you guys love stuff like that, then please consider subscribing. This bag right here, I believe the official name, and correct me if I'm wrong, is the Chanel Timeless CC. So I saw this bag first from Brittany on her channel, and she unboxed this, and I reached out to her because I had questions about it myself, because I just felt like this was such a classic bag. If you guys follow Nika, she sometimes has this on her bag drops as well. So it really caught my attention because I just love the simplicity of it. It has that vintage vibe, but also a very classic, timeless, just everything that embodies Chanel, in my opinion. So I was like, you know what? This is a bag that I could see work out for my everyday. So this bag comes in a small size. I think correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it comes in 3 sizes. This being the large. There's another one so this one, I think the length of this is about 10.5 to 11 inches. I think the size below that, the medium size, which looks more like a pochette, that one I believe is around 8 something inches. And then there's a smaller one that's more of a going out type of pochette. But I'll double check because I'm not 100% sure, but based on what I remember when I was researching, that's what I discovered. Now, the colors I've seen this in obviously the black and gold. I've seen this in the pink color over here, and I've seen it in beige. Those are the 3 main colors I've personally seen on the pre-love market. I'm sure there are others, but these are the ones I've seen. And I love the beige one as well. I might consider adding that one in a smaller size someday, but I just, for a classic bag, I just personally really love the black and gold. I believe this bag came out in the early 2000s. I'll drop the year below, but for the condition or the age of this bag, the condition is honestly amazing in my opinion. This is in a caviar leather, and it has gold hardware, the classic Chanel chain, but this one seems slightly thicker, and it has this caviar pad, shoulder pad. So when you wear it, it's pretty comfortable. Now, I personally like the size because you guys know, if you follow my channel, that I love mini bags. I usually have smaller bags, I use them more, but occasionally I want to put more things in. And I felt like this wasn't a tote where it was too much, and it wasn't too big where it was dragging my shoulders down, but it was a perfect size for the days I want to carry more than my mini stuff, right? So I knew that this size was right for me. So I absolutely love this bag. Now, I purchased this bag on Fashion File, but I know you can get this I've seen this, if a lot of Japanese resellers on eBay has this bag, and I believe I've seen it on Rebag. I've seen this, also on Nika's live sale. So I think it's not a bag that is super hard to find. It's also not a bag that is necessarily, bombarding the market, as in there's a gazillion of them, but it's easy enough to find. So if you guys are looking for a specific colorway, size, then I think if you just keep on looking, you'll eventually find it. Now, pricing wise, I don't know what exactly the best price would be for this bag, but I purchased this bag for a really great deal because at that time, actually, I don't know if Fashion File was doing a promo, but I've been checking Fashion File all the time because although you may be able to find better prices with other sites. I just personally really like Fashionphile because it's like my security blanket. They have a 30-day return policy. I've had really good experiences so far with their customer service and just their bags overall. The description is clear for the most part. So I just felt like I'd rather pay a little bit more on Fashionphile than buy something on eBay and then have to worry about it because I'm just not as familiar with that space. So I got this on Fashionphile. I checked every day, and then one morning I saw one of them was just released on the website. So there wasn't any like discounts or anything like that, because usually bags that sit for a certain amount of time, they'll reduce it by 5%, 10, 15, etc. right? So this one had no discounts, but I did pay more than I think what Brittany paid. I think she paid like a little under $2. I did pay in the $2s, but still, like, for the condition and the bag, it was amazing. Like I said in my unboxing, this came with a full set. So it came with the Chanel box, even the Chanel booklet, care card, authenticity, I mean, everything, right? So the person that had this used the bag, but it's in really good, I would say definitely very good condition, just like Fashionphile stated. So I do think if you're looking for this bag, you know, it is good. And I'll drop below some of the other bags right now I've seen on the market that if you guys are interested, could potentially take a look. Let me just show you the bag in more detail. Like I said, this is a caviar. It just has a CC here, no feet or anything, and just looks like this, but looks super clean. And I love this back pocket because I don't have my phone right now, but my 12 Pro Max fits perfectly horizontally in here. So it just slips like this. It's such a big pocket. I just slip my phone, I carry it like this. I literally will like slip my phone in, hello, pick it up, and then put it back. It's just so convenient. Or like I could put like maybe like my card wallet. Not that I recommend doing that, but sometimes when you're in a rush, you can just slide it through really quickly and then always like, you know, put it back. So overall, oh, let me show you the chain. Look, really no issues with the chain as well. Now here is a zipper. It says Chanel over here. This is like such a smooth zipper too. Yeah, like overall bag isn't really good. I mean, I would say the only wear I see a little bit is on the corners, which, you know, it's expected. It's a used bag. Do you know if you guys can see that? But nothing that bothers me. And in my mind, I'm gonna use this bag. And if for some reason one day something happens, I have leather surgeons. I love them. I think they are Chanel experts. Even Fashionphile told me leather surgeons are the best. So if I have any issues, I will just send the bag in. So yeah, really overall, I would give it an A+ in regards to the purchase. So I've been using this bag nonstop. And I'll show you what I carry inside. So as much as I love mini bags, I've really been enjoying carrying more and not worrying about like puzzling everything as I put it in. I can just toss it in. And really, let me just show you. This is what it looks like. This is like all the stuff I have. So it's not too many things, but I'll just go through really quickly what I currently have. If you guys, I did a little reel too, I'll drop it here, but I show exactly what's inside here too. I added a couple more things. I was going somewhere for the day, but I carry in, these are just from Amazon, but I carry my Tom Ford sunnies, because, you know, you need sunglasses and rarely can I ever fit sunglasses. I have to wear them on my head. So it's nice to be able to put it in my bag. I carry my Ana Luisa pouch, and this is from my necklace that I got from them, but I put all my gift cards and, you know, punch cards and things like that inside, so it doesn't take up room in my wallet. Of course, I have my catch-all, which is my mini pochette here, and this is, I won't go through it, but I put like my makeup. Let me just actually see really quickly. Yeah, like I put my sunscreen, I put some like alcohol wipes, and then I put my Dior lippy. I mean, really, that's pretty much it. I don't actually have too much in there, but I like to have it as organization because this is one pocket with a back pocket. So I'm not gonna get it insert. I don't even think they make inserts necessarily for this bag because it's vintage, but I don't need it because it is already structured enough. I have my key pouch over there, my little twin star mirror I carry in all my bags. This is where I put all my vitamins and things like that. I put in that little case. I have tissues, Hello Kitty tissues that I carry. I actually picked that up when I was in Japan. I just like found them recently. I guess I bought a bunch and I had it in my bathroom, like a whole pack of them. So I was like, oh, this would be perfect to put in my bag. I have my powder. I have my AirPods, hand sanitizer. And this is my Zoomoni pouch, but I put like my Burt's Bees, my Vaseline lip gloss. My keys I put in the back pocket over here. And within this back pocket over here is where I keep my wallet. And this is the wallet I use for everything, is my Tigerama. And the reason why I put it back there is, especially like with like a lot of lambskin wallets, it gets scratched when your keys and everything's in there. So I always like to keep my wallet separate from the rest of my stuff so it doesn't scratch. So I put it right back here. Now this bag did have one small issue, is this zipper. See how it came off over here? It actually is supposed to attach here, but there's a big gap. So I can actually just like slip it in, but it keeps on falling. So what I need to do is probably close up the zipper, but it doesn't really bother me right now, and I'm too scared to use pliers. So again, very minor, and I can always get this fixed too if I want to. But the zipper, since it's out already, I'll show you. It's actually 24 karat gold, and it's very substantial and heavy. So I'm just gonna throw it back in the back pocket, but it doesn't bother me. Here's the bag, what it looks like, empty. In my reel, I already showed this, but my Louis Vuitton MM organizer planner actually fits in this bag too. And I actually, when I bought this bag, was hoping this would fit because I use this for work sometimes. And I was asking Brittany if like hers fit, because hopefully, you know, it just makes the bag more versatile for me. But let me show you. Actually slips in perfectly, look at that. And with still room to spare. So yeah, I just think this bag is a perfect size if you're looking for that like larger bag, but not super large. This is the size you want to get. Now, the smaller sizes have more of a pochette looking feel to it, kind of, whereas like this to me is more like a baguette feel, if that makes any sense. So that's how I kind of see it in my head. It just depends on like what, you know, what look you like. It just depends on like which look you like better. But this is my favorite size out there. But I had some people, thank you so much for reaching out and sharing. You guys picked this bag up in a smaller size, and it's so beautiful. And hopefully one day I can get a beige one in the smaller size. I love it so much. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one at the moment. And what you could do is, and I can show you, is you can attach a strap and make it a crossbody. I personally will not be wearing it like that because I feel like this bag is too big to be a crossbody, but on occasions, if it's really necessary, I would consider doing it. Actually, if you guys want to see, I'll grab a strap upstairs. So this is just a strap I use for my toiletry 26. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will share it below. So this is just from Amazon. It's like not a fancy strap whatsoever, but just for comparison, I want to show you. I totally make this a crossbody bag. And it will look just like this. So you could actually take this off, but you would have to unscrew this part right here. You could take it off, I mean, but that's a lot of hassle. And you know, I don't like messing with things in case I do something wrong. So you could also just, you know, put it like how I've done it, tuck the straps underneath, and voila, a crossbody strap. This almost reminds me of another bag I've seen. I can't exactly quite put my finger on it, but yeah, see, crossbody strap. And if you didn't want to, you can just take it off. So I personally think this bag is amazing. It's one of my, I know I say this often, but I think recently my Fendigraphy in the nano size, and also this bag right here are my two favorite purchases of 2023. So I've been really just kind of going back and forth. Like the days I don't want to carry that much, I use my Fendi Nano. And on the other days that I want to carry more, I use this. All in all, such a great bag. And again, like for the age, it's perfect. I mean, there's a little creasing over here. So when I first got it, I did stuff it. So I wanted to make sure that it can, you know, pop out a little bit. But with anything like creasing, the key is just keep on stuffing it when you're storing it. And then eventually it'll get back to its shape. And yeah, this is my review. It's honestly amazing. Pros of this bag: vintage bag, Chanel best, right? I noticed that newer Chanel bags, the gold comes off. It's not 24 karat gold, whereas like this is just vintage bags overall. And you really feel the difference. I didn't realize until I picked up a couple. yeah, so I don't know if I will be purchasing from the Chanel boutique unless I see something really I love. I'm gonna keep on gravitating towards vintage, which brings me actually to mention one more thing. Is one of my lovely followers let me know that the new release is actually doing a bag that looks very similar to this. I'll drop it right here. I don't know the name or anything like that, but I feel like this is like that's a refreshed version of this bag. So this one, it's a little bit more detailed, but it's almost a mix of like the 19 mixed with the Gabrielle. So it has that like puffy quilting, but it has like that thick like 19 like chain kind of thing. So I feel like it almost mirrors this. It's like the newer version of that. And I mean, I don't know the price or anything. So yeah, it's really nice, but at the same time, comparing that one and this one, I still like this one just because I like more simple bags. I feel like there's a lot going on there. They're trying to like add more and be different. Whereas like this is just, it is what it is and it's beautiful as is, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. If you guys are looking or thinking about this particular vintage piece, I would highly, highly recommend. It's the best everyday bag. You know me, I don't dress up, very casual, but I just been wearing this with everything and it's matched perfectly, right? You can't really go wrong. I'm not a shoulder bag person at all, but I love this shoulder bag, which says a lot because I usually always gravitate towards crossbody bags or just smaller bags. So I thought it'd be helpful. I know a lot of you guys had asked, can you do more of a detailed review on this bag because I'm considering it. So hopefully this video helped. If you guys have any other questions or want to see anything else, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me on Instagram. I'll throw my handle over here. And like always, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.